Good day, YouTube fam. Libra Finesse here with more money messages using the money and the law of attraction cards, Esther and Jerry Hicks, Teachings of Abraham. I know everyone is having a wonderful day today, Saturday. What's this? November 6th. Um, I want to welcome my new listeners, my returning listeners. I appreciate you all being here with me, receiving these messages. I know they're bringing clarity and abundance to you all, just as they are for me. And I just want you guys to continue to tune in and receive these messages along with me. I even go back on some of the messages and just listen, because I like the cards that were pulled, and it's always something different. Like I can listen to messages all the time, and I'm able to pick up a different meaning from it each time. It's like, like reading a book or watching a movie or something. So I know you guys see my hands going all like in the shadow and stuff. It's just the way I have the lighting and then the camera's angled. I'm trying to, but it's okay. I appreciate you all being here with me. I love it. I really do. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the likes, the shares. I appreciate all of that. I did yesterday. I did talk about the cards that I removed. Like a lot of these cards we have already seen in the other recordings that I've done. So I'm gonna put those there. I'm gonna put the introduction card there too because we're just gonna get into it today. We are just going to hop in today. It's almost 10 o'clock here in Arizona. I've had such a wonderful, prosperous day, and I know that you all have too. And again, I said this in another recording. If you hadn't had a wonderful, prosperous day, let's talk about it. Put some suggestions down in the comments of things that you guys would want to hear me talk about. If you want to remain anonymous, you can email everything to readthislibra@gmail.com. That's readthislibra@gmail.com. I appreciate you guys' support, though. I do. I just appreciate everybody being here, tuning in, and getting these messages. We're going to take what pops out today and go from there. It's so much easier to do it. Yikes. It's so much easier to do it when I don't have as many cards, like when the deck is not, you know, just so full. This is like 6 cards. I'm not gonna do all of those. You're trying to get them loosened up. I shuffle them, even before I turn on the camera, and then when I get on the camera, just so they're nice and loose and, you know, ready to pop out for us. Might just have to pick one today though. Again, I just wishing everybody such a beautiful day. Did I say it's November 6th? It's December 6th. I'm like, what did I say? It's past my bedtime. If you know, you know. I'm gonna be up all night. That's not a thing for me. But I'm like, it just came to me. I guess that spirit telling me I said the wrong date because I'm like, did I say November 6th? I'll catch it when I listen to the reading over again because I do that too sometimes. Let's take this back one. Card 40. I can set my own standards for financial well being. And the fuck you can. Absolutely you can because you're God. You can command and just watch things come into your life. You are the architect of your reality. So whatever you command has to come because you are God. Shout out to Three Knowledge on TikTok. Um, oh my God, his message was just so good. Like he was really calling out all these people that's doing law of attraction stuff and like gouging people for money and like when you know who you are, you don't have to seek it from outside sources. Everything that we desire, everything that we want to manifest, first of all, desires are memories. So desire, if you say like you have a desire to have a certain house or a certain business, be successful in certain ways. That's just a memory of what has already happened. You're remembering, oh, I used to be successful, or I used to have this, or I used to have that. Desires are just memories. And I'm really starting to understand that. I'm hearing a lot more people say that. And people are getting online and like, stop paying these LOA teachers for shit that you already know. Like, you just go within, silence your mind, sit in silence. And I'm not saying you got to sit there for 30, 40 minutes, but silence your mind for 3 to 5 minutes when you first wake up in the morning. Silence your mind, throughout the day if you have the time to. Make the time to. How about that? Make the time to do that. Card 15. I can give my attention to the positive aspects. And you can, because positive aspects, most of the time you're remembering positive aspects, or even if you're just seeing positive aspects throughout the day. Let's take that for instance. When you give your attention to that, guess what? It's going to bring more positive aspects for you to give your attention to. But back to three, knowledge. It's just the number three and then the word knowledge. I just liked his message. He was like, stop, seeking guidance from these people who are outside of you. You're everything. So you don't have to hire a law of attraction teacher to to do anything. Like, you're everything. Card 31. I can have money and freedom too. And yes, you can. I was about to say, and the fuck you can. And you can. And you can. And you will. And you do. Like, you don't have to seek anything outside of yourself. And like Reverend Ike said, faith is the faith of the God within you. It's not faith in a God in the sky. It's not a faith in a God that's outside of you. Everything is within you. So have the faith that the God in you is able to produce, and the God in you is able to have the power to bring forth everything that it is that you desire. Remember, desires are just memories. So we just want to relive those memories. We want to get back to, oh, okay, I remember when I was a multimillionaire. I remember when I was successful. I remember when I was healthy. I remember when I was so in love. Those are just memories, and we have to look at it like that. When I forgot who said that, if I ever remember or I come across it again, I'll leave it in my description. I usually leave a description after the videos with the cards and then a message of, whatever. But if I remember, I will, if it comes to me, I will leave it in the description, because that's the truth. We are God. So there's no need to seek things outside of yourself. And I feel like a lot of people get lost in where they're paying these LOA teachers is, oh, because they don't know what technique to use. But you are the technique. If you light a candle every Monday, okay, that's the technique. Put the intention with that. I'm lighting the candle for this. That's the intention. Lighting the candle is a technique, and you are the magic, so it's going to bring it. You have to understand that everything is within you. And in order to get tapped into your higher self, you just have to silence your mind, turn off the distractions. That's why meditation is so important. They always talk about, okay, you got to meditate, meditate, meditate. Um, it's super important, because that's how you're going to tune in with your higher self. That's how you're going to hear the messages. And I talked about this yesterday. I started hearing my voice when I'm meditating, and it's just saying different phrases. And like, it scared me at first, but then I had to understand, like, okay, that's me. That's my higher self communicating with me. Or I would, see numbers or I heard numbers a lot of times. And of course I play them in a lottery. But that's your higher self communicating with you. So if you're not stopping and taking time out for your higher self, you have to give your higher self time. So if you're not taking time out for it, how is your higher self going to communicate with you? You have to get in tune. You have to. That's my message. That's my money message to you guys. Along with these, card 40. You might be 40. Number 4 might be your life path. Well, 40 might be your life path number. Oops, I'm trying to get it to center. Again, I'm looking down on the camera, so please don't judge me. I can set my own standards for financial well-being. Let's see. Once you are able to achieve and consistently maintain your personal alignment, a great deal of money will flow into your experience if that is your desire, and is. Do not let others set the standard about how much money you should have or about what you should do with it, for you are the only one who could ever accurately define that. Come into alignment with who you really are and allow those things to flow into your experience that life has helped you know that you want. That makes sense. I'm going to read the bottom part again because I like that. Do not let others set the standards about how much money you should have or about what you should do with it, for you are the only one who could ever accurately define that. Come into alignment with who you really are and allow those things to flow into your experience that life has helped you know that you want. And I feel like knowing helps us set the intention for stuff. You have to, there we go. You have to, I'm just kidding, I bumped that one. You have to have a knowing of what it is that you desire. And some people say you have to know why you desire it, which is very helpful. It's super helpful. Let's say, okay, so for the subject of money, you desire it so that you can live a more free life. You desire it so that you can provide for your family. You desire it so that your impact of service can be more. You can expand your impact of service. Never let anybody tell you, oh, that's too much money. Oh, that's not enough money. Or when you get the money, you should do this. No, that's stuff that only you can really define. Those are things that only you can really set the tone for. Like, okay, when I get this amount, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, and then hold to it, and then ask for divine guidance too, because I feel like when you're asking for something, it's nice to be obedient when you're blessed with it. So ask for guidance when you get the money. Say like, okay, you want $1 million, $2 million. What are you going to do with it? You know what you want to do with it, but ask for divine guidance so that and then be obedient from that guidance. Do what you're called to do what your higher self calls you to do. And it may not come to you right away, but when it comes to you, act on it. If it's like, oh, send this person money. I remember um this was like I think over the summertime, one of my friends, she called me and she was like, oh, I was just thinking of you. We hadn't talked in a while either. And she was, I was thinking of you and I wanted to send you some money. And she sent me $300. You have to be obedient. You have to act on it. My niece, for instance, she had been on my mind all week. This was a couple months ago. And one day I had just gotten home and I was unwinding and I'm like, let me send her some money. I sent her $60. And she called me and she was like, oh my God, I was in a grocery store and I wasn't sure I had enough. And thank you. So act on it. Act on what you're called to do. Be an obedient giver. Be obedient with what you're asking for. I think that's very important. Card 15. You might be born the 15th day of the month or the 6th of the month. 1 and 5 is 6. So, and today is the 6th. So, happy day to us. I can give my attention to the positive aspects. Absolutely. I love that. If you know me, you know I love the water. I love the ocean. I grew up in Cali, but these past couple years, my children and I have ventured into cruising and just seeing different waters in different countries, different oceans in different countries. Oh my gosh, it's breathtaking. Like the videos, I posted videos on my TikTok, but the videos don't do it no justice seeing that in the real time. Like my favorite place was Grand Cayman Island. The water is gorgeous. I can live there. The water is so beautiful. And this card reminds me of that. I love it. Things are coming into your experience in response to your vibration. Your vibration is offered because of the thoughts you are thinking, and you can tell by the way you feel what kinds of thoughts you are thinking. Find good feeling thoughts and good feeling manifestations must follow. Make a decision to look for the best feeling aspects of whatever you must give your attention to. And otherwise, look only for good feeling things to give your attention to. And your life will become one of increasingly good feeling aspects. That's beautiful. My apologies. Yesterday I noticed I'm reading the card and it's like this. And it should be like this. My apologies. But again, the better you feel, the more things that you focus on positive, the more you'll have to focus on that's positive. And I love that. And then your life will be so positive because it'll be full of good feeling aspects. My apologies. Um, finding good feeling thoughts is super important because, and we can find that in everything. Like I don't ever see a situation where you can't find something good to come out of it. Even when I'm having conversations with people and I'm like, oh my God, I wish the fuck this would be over with. I still find good in it because I'm giving my opinion, I'm giving my advice, which they're asking for. And I'm so thankful to be able to give a different perspective of life for people. Um, that whomever I encounter, I'm so thankful to give a different aspect of life, and I always give the positive aspect of life. Like, yeah, we can focus on the negative, but that's really not my thing. Like, that's not something I want to do because I know what that's going to yield in. And I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for the positive. I'm looking for the beauty. I'm looking for the happy. I'm looking for the joyous in every situation, the best of every situation. So I feel like that's super important. We need to do that. We need to always find the good feeling thoughts, and good feeling manifestations must follow. Remember that. Always find good feeling thoughts. And it's so easy to find them. Like I find so many good feeling thoughts just waking up during the day and just going out and being, in the world during the day. It's so many good things to see. Seeing people walk around, seeing people shop, seeing people love on each other, love on their children, just admiring the nature, like the butterflies. And here we have a lot of hummingbirds, and I love watching them. Just they're all in the trees, they're in the bushes, and we have wild rabbits, the little bunny rabbits with the white tails. They're brown, and yeah, nobody's petting them or anything, but it's just nice to see them, in the community. It's different, so it's always something to admire. Card 31. You could be born the 31st day of the month. You can be born the fourth day of the month, or 31 just may resonate with you. Um, didn't we have, oh, okay, 3 and 1 is 4. So 4 might resonate, like the card 40 might resonate as number 4. You might be a life path number 31 as well. I can have money and freedom too. Yes. I don't like it when people are like, well, I guess I'll just take this because I'm not going to have that in this lifetime. And that's so shallow to think, because you have everything in this lifetime. You just have to call it out. It's within you. Just call it out. Just command it. Command it to show up. You can have money and freedom too. Those go together. Money is freedom to me. A feeling of being overwhelmed is your indicator that you are denying yourself access to all manner of cooperation that could assist you if you were not disallowing it. As you begin to feel freer regarding the expenditure of time and money, doors will open. People will come to assist you. Refreshing and productive ideas will occur to you, and circumstances and events will unfold. As you change the way you feel, you access the energy that creates worlds. It is there for your ready access at all times because it's within you. Ah, I love it. It never goes anywhere because it's within you. So once you tap into that, of course you're ready to create new worlds. It's all within you. I'm sorry, I have to go back over it. I wanted to see. I wanted to go back over it and see. It says, as you begin to feel freer regarding the expenditure of time and money, doors will open, people will come to assist you, refreshing and productive ideas will occur to you, and circumstances and events will unfold. That's big for me because, okay, we're offering our good feeling thoughts to the universe, and this is the result of it. This is it. People coming to assist you, doors opening, just productive ideas just popping in your mind. Like, that's what happens when you offer a good feeling thought. Like, I feel like this card right here is the result of offering good feeling thoughts. So that's something that you should always want to do. Just offer good feeling thoughts. We're human. Like I always say, okay, we're spirits having a human experience. And within those experiences, we're going to experience the emotions. And what are emotions? Energy in motion. We're going to experience emotions. But the beauty of that is we don't have to hold on to whatever emotions we don't like anger. You can feel it, get through it, talk it through, write it out, whatever it is that you need to do, get through it, and then start looking for what's going right in your life. Start looking for the things that don't make you angry. Start looking for the things that make you smile. The littlest things can make us smile. We can see a butterfly, or we can see the birds flying in the air, or we can look up and see airplanes. That makes me smile. I love to see people traveling and, just living life, going about life. So I feel like when you offer good feeling thoughts, the result of it is you can have money and freedom too. When you offer good feeling thoughts, the result of it is, okay, you're feeling good, you're offering good feeling thoughts. The universe is like, here, let me give you some more. Here, take more. Take more. Let me give you more things to focus on. Let me give you more positive aspects of life. And before you know it, your life is full of positive aspects. Your life is a positive aspect. I don't feel like a lot of people really get that. Like, tap in, tune in, tap in, and stay turned on as much as you can. Like, I know it's life is life, and a lot of us are going through our journeys, but we're still experiencing some things that we really don't understand, or some things that it's just really not to our liking. But we have to persevere through all of that. We have to stay resilient, and we have to just remember that, okay, everything is within me. So let me call out what it is that I would like to see. Let me call into this 3D my desired reality, because this shit what I'm seeing right now in the simulation, I'm not feeling it. So that's when you close your eyes and you give time to your higher self to bring what it is that you desire to you. Your higher self's going to map out a path for you. It's going to map out a path for you to take. And you'll be somewhere and you'll be like, oh, I'm going to go over here for a minute. You go in there and you start talking to somebody, and they're in the industry that you want to get in, and they're higher up and they can bring you in. It just happens so subtly. It'll happen before you even know it, but you have to take the time to tap in with your higher self, because that's where all your answers come from. That's where everything comes from. Everything that you desire. Okay, you want the BMW. Okay, so you express that to your higher self, and your higher self is going to map out that perfect plan for you to get that. That may be a career opportunity. It may be a lottery jackpot win. It may be an inheritance, but your higher self will map that out for you to get exactly the car you want, the 2023 BMW Alpine White X5 with the Tartufo interior, the panoramic sunroof, and the crystal gear shifter has under 11,000 miles. Like, you'll be like, wow, this is exactly what I wanted. Thank you. The way it'll come to you will just be so subtly, but you'll know that, okay, I called this in. This is what I wanted and I called it in. Be specific. And when you do, if visualization is your thing, because it does help, be very be as detailed as possible in your visualizations. Like, see yourself already living it. Like, okay, I want a certain home, say like you want a mini mansion. See yourself living in that mini mansion, already furnished. Smell it, taste it, feel it, get into it like you already live there. When you close your eyes, you live there. So that's what you need to see. You need to see the garage. You need to see the tile floors. You need to see the sunken garden tub. You need to see all the brand new kitchen appliances. You need to see the plush carpet in the bedrooms. You need to see the detail of the texture on the walls in the hallway. You need to see the cutouts for all the on the wall for all the decor you're going to put in there. You need to see the pictures that you're going to place on the wall. See it so vividly when you close your eyes that you believe you're there, because that's the purpose of it. You're there, and you have to feel it. Feel your way into that. Feel how it looks stepping out um, onto your patio, looking at your pool, looking at your jacuzzi. Start seeing things when you close your eyes. So that's super important. I know that everybody has their different techniques and stuff, and what works for some don't work for others, and vice versa. But find what works for you and get heavy on that. Stay on that. Obsess with that. because that's what's going to bring you what it is you desire. And remember, when you get your desires, be obedient with the blessing. Whatever you're called to do that, because the way spirit communicates with us is it's in some of the most magical ways. It really is. Numbers, songs, synchronicities. You could be thinking something and somebody just says it, and you're like, "Wow, I was just thinking that," and they just said that. That happens to me a lot. Like I'll be thinking something, and then it'll come on the TV. Like the person on the TV will say it, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." Lets me know I'm moving in the right direction. I'm on my high flying disc, because that makes me feel good. It gets me going. It's like it lights a fire. I love synchronicity. So whatever methods and techniques you guys use, leave it in the comments. Let me know what works for you. Libra Finesse here. I will chat and tap in with you guys tomorrow. Take care.